everybody, it's Jason Wrobel here from jasonwrobel.com. That's Jason, W-R-O-B as in baby, E-L.com. And I've got an amazingly refreshing, crisp, fresh, raw fruit stew here today. Yes, a fruit stew that combines some of the most unique, exotic, and flavorful fruit superfoods in the world. Oh yeah, we're gonna take you all around the world on a cornucopia of fruit fantasy. So as you can see by looking at the ingredients, this recipe is super easy. You gotta pre-prep a little bit of fruit beforehand, but it is so worth it. We're starting off with half of a cup of fresh chopped plantains. Grab a large mixing bowl, this happens to be my favorite in the house, and add your plantains right to it. So next up, we're gonna add a half cup of diced organic apple, which is super high in fiber, because you know, staying regular is an incredibly important thing for all of us. You're just in a better mood when you're regular. So the awesome part about this recipe is it definitely keeps things moving. Next, for a huge mega dose of vitamin C, we have half a cup of chopped organic kiwi. Then this beautiful, crazy crimson mixture is a cup of strawberries with half a cup of shelled pomegranate seeds. Then next up, we have enzyme-rich chopped pineapple. This is full of bromelain, which is awesome as a respiratory support. Then next up, for some reason I like to pronounce these like the Brits do, blueberries. Blueberries. These are awesome, full of antioxidants, and just have a nice, sweet, plump crunchiness to our fruit stew. Now, the secret ingredient you may not have expected in our raw fruit stew is organic avocado. I like adding it to this recipe because it gives a nice creaminess and it's rich in heart-healthy omega fatty acids too. Split the avocado in half and you just want to click it to open it and go ahead and chop and twist and you get out the pit in one fell swoop. What I like to do is make 4 vertical cuts and then go horizontally and make about 6 to 7 horizontal cuts, squeeze the avocado, and all the individual chunks come out. That's the easy way to get your diced avocado into any recipe. So for a touch of additional sweetness, we're gonna be chopping a half cup of pitted dates as well. So go ahead and take your chef's knife and you can just do a rough chop to a dice, depends how big of the chunks you want. And in this case, you can just use the fan technique here. As you can see, what I'm doing with my knife is just taking the base of the blade, and again, just doing a rough chop here on these dates. Now for the second half of our recipe, we're gonna be doing a blackberry, orange, lemon, maple fruit sauce to pour over this crazy good chunkification in our mixing bowl. Here we go. We start with 2 cups of fresh squeezed orange juice. Then next we're adding 2/3 of a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Then for some sweetness, we're adding organic maple syrup, also 2/3 of a cup. And then this final step, you could add any kind of frozen berries you want. I think a little frozen blackberries will add a nice flavor contrast. And we're gonna go for about 20 seconds or so, just to make sure we have a nice smooth consistency for our fruit sauce. Okay, so here's where our 2 parties get to mingle. Oh yeah, it's like dating service for organic fruit. Tummy. Oh my goodness, this is going to be epically good. Grab your nearest spoon and get jiggy with it. Okay, so the only thing left to do is plate this baby up and give it a taste. I can't even imagine how this is gonna taste because it's like there's so many individual flavors, but all together, what's gonna happen? I don't know, something amazing is about to happen. It is so delicious, and there are so many textures going on here. You've got the creaminess of the plantain and avocado, you have the sweetness of the dates, the pop of the blueberries and the pomegranates, the sweet tartness of the strawberries, the apple is in there. The great thing about this recipe is there isn't one dominant flavor. It's like you can taste the highlights of everything going on at once. And that is amazing in a recipe. Wow, I gotta have another bite. So as my body is just tingling from the maximum amount of antioxidants and enzymes in this recipe, I'm gonna sign off here. This is Jason Wrobel from jasonwrobel.com. That's Jason, W-R-O-B as in baby, E-L.com. Having so much fun here with this raw fruit stew. And yeah, the only thing left to do is put this baby away and enjoy it for breakfast for the next 3 days. But before I do that, I think maybe a few more workouts here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a vegan body right here, rippling under the shirt. Yeah, you can tell. 15 years as a vegan. Oh yeah, and I only look like I'm 22 years old. That's the secret, folks. Lots of raw fruit.